Hey, hey, time travelers. Welcome back to Time Echoes, the podcast where history spills the tea, and we're here for it. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sophie. And today, oh boy, do we have a juicy story for you. The Library of Alexandria, aka the ancient world's ultimate brain buffet.
Totally. The OG Google before the internet was a thing. You just walked into this massive library and bam, endless scrolls of knowledge, but also probably a ton of paper cuts.
Yeah, imagine sneezing on a scroll and boom, there goes centuries of wisdom down the drain.
That would be a disaster. But seriously, this place was like the coolest hangout spot for the smartest people back then. Scholars from all over the place just debating ideas like it was a big nerd party.
A nerd party. I love that. I mean, we're talking thousands, maybe even 500,000 scrolls. No joke. Like, if you think your email inbox is overwhelming, try 500,000 scrolls.
Yeah, and these scrolls weren't just random stuff either. They had astronomy, medicine, philosophy, mathematics, poetry, basically everything you could think of.
Sounds like a Netflix binge of knowledge, only you don't need a subscription, just a ticket to Alexandria.
So, how did this brain buffet come about anyway?
If I remember right, it was Ptolemy the First who kicked this whole thing off after Alexander the Great died. He was like, you know what? I'm going to make Alexandria the intellectual capital of the world. And he actually did.
And he went all in, getting scholars from Greece, Egypt, India. Everyone was invited to this mega think tank. It was wild. Ships landing had to surrender any books or scrolls they had so they could copy them and keep the originals.
Imagine being a sailor just trying to deliver stuff and someone's like, hey, sorry, no books for you. We got to feed the library monster.
Monster is right. Sometimes I think Alexandrians were part librarian, part book hoarder.
And part book thief, probably.
Oh, definitely. But what's crazy is the range of topics they had convinced me they might have had scrolls about everything, including maybe the earliest concepts of machines or medicine that we only rediscovered much later.
Or like early recipes for pizza, because who doesn't want pizza from 300 BCE?
That would be incredible. All right, but then things start getting messy, right?
Oh, big time. So here comes Julius Caesar in 48 BCE during a civil war. And guess what? He accidentally sets fire to some ships in the harbor, which then spreads to parts of the library.
Whoops. It's probably the ultimate, well, that escalated quickly moment in history.
And back then, fire safety was basically pray the gods don't let it spread. No flame retardant tech for these smart folks.
Yeah, just yelling and flapping cloaks like that would totally help, right?
Exactly. But even after Caesar's fire, the library wasn't completely wiped out. Parts of it lingered. And then about 400 years later, this place called the Serapeum, which was a temple holding what was left of the library's collection, got destroyed by Christian mobs.
So it's like a double whammy of destruction across centuries.
And then there's that dramatic but probably fake story about the Caliph Omar ordering the remaining scrolls burned when Egypt was conquered centuries later.
That one's wild, but historians reckon it's mostly a rumor. Someone's version of an ancient Yelp review gone bad. Caliph Omar, 1 star, burned all our books.
Definitely a recipe for a historical legend, if there ever was one.
So, what does all this mean for us? Why do we care that this ancient library burned up or got smashed?
Because that was the ultimate treasure trove of human knowledge. Losing it is kind of like deleting the internet before it was ever invented.
And imagine having to reinvent the wheel over and over because someone accidentally hit the erase button on half of human progress.
Yeah, it's a cautionary tale for the digital age. We have all these backups and cloud storage now, but what if one day it all just disappears? Makes you want to keep a hard copy book or two lying around, right?
Absolutely. The Library of Alexandria might be gone now, but its spirit lives on in every library and every archive we protect today.
And every time we dive into history, we're kind of trying to piece together the fragments that slip through the cracks from that legendary place.
So, listeners, what do you think? Was the library erased by a massive accident, or did it just slowly fizzle out over centuries?
We want your wildest theories and your coolest ideas about what scroll might still be buried in some forgotten corner of the world.
Don't forget to follow Time Echoes and leave us a review if you enjoyed this episode. It really keeps our time machine running.
Until next time, keep your brain burning with curiosity and your book safe from any ancient fires.
See you later, time travelers. Stay curious and keep those scrolls flipping.